Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's your girl Jo, and welcome back to my channel. I want to thank everyone for taking time out their day today to watch my video. So I have a couple of church announcements before I get started. The first one is, I told you guys I was gonna make a shirt that said I'm a nurse and I'm sensitive about my license, and that's exactly what I did. This is the shirt. I'm still like tweaking it, so this is not like the final design or whatever. There's a lot that I still want to fix about it. Second announcement is, when I look at my like analytics for my videos, a lot of you guys are not even subscribed to my channel. So I just want to welcome everyone to subscribe. It's free, it doesn't cost you nothing. So if you are like returning back to watch my videos, subscribe. Something that could benefit you from subscribing to my channel and watching my videos is I keep it real. I'm not one of these fake nurses out here. Well, if you're licensed, you're a nurse. But I don't sell you guys something that is not real. My mouth write checks that are cashable. So if I talk about something, I'm telling you guys the real honest truth about what I'm talking about, straight up. I will never sell anyone a dream, a hope, a nothing if I know that it's not true. So I hope you guys like my honesty. That was the second church announcement, is just to subscribe, support a sister. You know, I'm out here putting time into these videos. If you guys notice, the quality of my videos are like improving, and I hope to continue to add more improvements in the future. The third church announcement is, I'm sick with, you know what, my whole family is, my boyfriend, my kids, all of us. We're currently on quarantine. So if I sound sick, that is why. I'm gonna cough here and there. I'm on the better side of it. I should be testing negative soon. Hopefully, fingers crossed, so I can go back to work. My irritation, like my cough, is more stimulated in my throat, not really my lungs. The first time I had the virus, I had it real bad. I caught post-COVID pneumonia, and my lungs were just dying. Like it was rough. This time when I cough, I can tell it's not coming from the depths of my lungs. It's coming from just my throat, just a little tickly, like a little itchy, a little irritated. So that's good. Kids are good. They handled it very well. My boyfriend handled it very well. This is not our first time on this merry-go-round. We've had it a couple times. So I mean, I don't really know how to not contract it, because it's not something that you intentionally go out there and try to get. The first time, it was my fault. Back in 2020, I caught it due to work. I caught it from work. I was working at a nursing home at the time, and my son caught it. And we both had pneumonia, and he ended up in the hospital actually overnight for observation. So he had it like real bad. He almost died, guys. Like it was really bad. And then a couple of times after that, it has been due to them, the kids, because they go to daycare because mama has to go to work. And they brought back the virus, you know, so. I mean, the things that you go through when you are a working mother. I don't know what else to do. This video is not about this, but I just like to update you guys about like real life things that's happening. I'm just torn between a rock and a hard place, because I hate having to subject my kids to this and go through these repeated cycles of C19 and having to get them tested and having to make them go to daycare But it's like, I don't know what else to do because my kids have to go to daycare because I don't have anyone who is able to sit home with them every day, like someone who just don't work, that doesn't have anything going on in their personal life. My grandma works. Like, everyone is still rather young around me. I was young when I had my daughter. I was 19, so grandparents are young. That's why I was really on a mission to find a work from home job so that way I can protect them a little bit better. I just feel a little defeated when it comes to that. Like, I feel like a tad bit of a bad mom. I really do beat myself up when it comes to me being the best mom possible. Because it's just me, you know, I'm a single mom of 2 kids. You know, I say that in every video, and I don't have the support of their father. So I try to like overly compensate, and then when I feel like I'm not doing a good enough job, I just feel terrible and I'm about to cry. So I'm about to stop talking about it right now. So that was the church announcements that I want to do before I get into this video. I believe a video ago, well, 2 videos ago, well, I deleted 1 video. Okay, so 1 video ago, I'll link it somewhere. I told you guys that I got a new job, a new nursing job, and this job was going to be a work from home job. So lucky, and I got a new job, and it was a work from home job, and you know, all my worries were gone, and I fell back in love with nursing, right? Unfortunately, this is, I mean, I really thought, you know, I had this job. I mean, however, anything could change at any moment, and this definitely taught me not to put my eggs in one basket. The job ghosted me, guys. I have not heard from this job in a couple of weeks. I just assumed that they changed their mind and just forgot to tell me.
He broke it.
Or did you break it?
He broke it. I saw him.
If you hear noise in the background, I have kids, okay? So I wrote everything down in my YouTube notebook. So yeah, they ghosted me. Like, I've never been ghosted by a job before. Like, this is so weird. So the first thing that I wrote down is I should explain the company. So this was a legit company, a legit job. This was not a mom and pop business that just opened up. This is a full-fledged company that's across multiple states. They have CEOs, they have presidents, they have a whole chain of command, they have, you know, the whole 9 yards to make this a legitimate company. Like, I researched this company before I even did my interview. Like, I told you guys this, and all I saw was just very good stuff, and I'm just shocked. Like, I'm honestly shocked. The company is a it's, how do they explain it? How do they put it? It's basically a doctor office on wheels type of thing. So if you're familiar with nursing homes, you know, a lot of practitioners, nurse practitioners, providers, doctors, PAs, they come see their patients where they live, so nursing homes. And so basically, this would be like routine visits. They go out and they see their patients at the nursing home every week. And every provider, nurse practitioner, PA, or doctor will have their own assigned medical assistant or nurse, and they will work in teams of 2. And so they will go out, do their rounds on the patients, and then be done for the day. However, my position was a float position. Sorry, I don't know why my phone is jumping right now, because Well, I know why, because it's my new job. They're like, you know, trying to get me started. And that's how it usually is with nursing jobs. They don't wait. Because they know nurses are sought after, and you can lose a nurse due to another job like this. So I don't remember what I was talking about. Okay, so what they explained to me was my position, oh, I keep forgetting I'm wearing this mic, would have been a float position. So how they explained it to me was when other nurses or medical assistants go on leave due to maybe COVID, pregnancy, vacation, or maybe somebody quit, that's when I will come in and cover their spot until they come back from leave or until they hire a permanent person for that position. They told me 9 times out of 10 I will be working from home. Sorry to interrupt the video. I just wanted to come in and tell you guys that I have a goal of reaching 1,000 subscribers this year on my YouTube channel. If you can take a second to hit the sub button right now or before you leave the video today, that would be very, very, very appreciated. All right, let's get back to the video. Bye. I would just be assisting them from home, like making calls to family, giving like updates, making calls to PT/OT, home health, because, you know, like a doctor office, pharmacies, doctors, they order home health, they do all these type of things, like an actual clinic, like actual doctor office. They told me, you know, I'll be working from home. They told me they had great full benefits. The hours were, I believe, 9 to 5 or 8 to 5 or something like that, but it was flexible because I'm working from home. And Fridays, if I was like in the field, like Monday through Friday, like a normal nurse, I will have Fridays at home. It's still paid and you're still working, but you just work from home on Fridays, like catching up on your notes and stuff and making sure everything is logged into the computer system. And it sounded so great. Like, I'll be working from home. Like, I would get that feel of like case management. That's what it sounded like to me. So that would have looked awesome on my resume for future work from home positions, because that's the field that I want to go into even after I get my RN. I don't want to rush to the hospital and work in the ICU or something like that. I mean, to each their own. That's not what I want to do. When I get my RN, I want to be more on the computer side of things. And I was even looking into like RN coding, because y'all know I just finished school. Well, I have my coding diploma. I don't have the certification yet for medical coding, but I have the diploma. I just still have to sit for the test. So there's such thing called a RN coder that I want to get into. And I'm even thinking about my master's being in nursing informatics, another field that you can work from home for, another field you can work from home with. So I just want to get into like that field. Like, I think I'm finding my niche. I don't think bedside nursing is what I'm going to do long term. I just don't see it. Sorry. So the interview process was quite long. I've never jumped through so many hoops in my life to get a job, a nursing job for sure. Because like I said, nurses, they're sought after. And so the process moves like this because they know somebody else can be calling your phone, offering you more money, better scheduled. I've never jumped through so many hoops in my life to get a nursing job. So there was 3 steps to this interview process. The first step was I applied on Indeed. Very easy. The application was actually very easy. The second step, no, it was 4 steps, 3 steps. Second step was I had to schedule a time to speak with the hiring manager on the phone. It was a phone interview. It wasn't video. It was just on the phone. She was very nice. It was a very good interview. The third step is I had to do a video interview with the regional manager, and she was really nice. She's a really nice lady. She was actually an LPN, so that tells you that LPNs can be in positions of management. She was the regional manager, for goodness sakes, like, and she was an LPN. It was supposed to be actually 2 people in the interview. It was supposed to be her and another person of a higher title, with a higher title, and that other person was an LPN too. And then the 4th step was I had to do shadowing in person. So they made me, well, they asked me if I can shadow. Typically before they hire someone, they like the person to shadow another either nurse or medical assistant. We went to a nursing home and I met up with a nurse practitioner, and her assistant was a medical assistant. They both were very nice people. It was actually the medical assistant first day on the job. She said she shadowed herself and she knew she loved it. And I was like, okay, like I just kept hearing good stuff. The nurse practitioner, she had nothing but good stuff to say. Like, they were very, very, very nice people. I'm not gonna sit here and bash the job and tell you guys like the name of the company, because I don't want to be messy. And honestly, I hope in the future that I can still work for them. Yeah, it was real nice. It was a 2-hour shadow, not paid. I didn't get paid for it. I honestly was there because I really wanted the job. I didn't even mention money. I mentioned nothing about money. I didn't even ask how much the position paid. Like, I just did not care. So after the shadowing, the regional manager was there as well. I shadowed with her, and she was a real nice lady. She was like, be on the lookout from an email from HR about continuing the process. I was like, okay, you know, that's good. All right. So we're moving on, you know, to the next steps. I was excited. So the next day I got an email from the hiring manager that I spoke on the phone, that I did that first phone interview with. She emailed me and told me, you know, we need 4 references. She sent me a link to a website where I can put my references in. And I'm not an extrovert type of person. Like, I'm not the type of person who asks like for my coworker phone numbers and manager phone numbers. Like, I don't go to work to make relationships. I go to work to work. And so I don't have a lot of people that I can use as references. So I use my classmate, because that was a reference. I use my classmate from LPN school. I use my sister, my boyfriend. Those 2 are probably not legit references, but let's be honest, who actually use real people from work 100% 100% of the time? I use my current job, my current home health job. So I use the person who is, I think their title is relations manager or something like that. Basically, he is the person that I speak to that oversees my schedule, my patient families. They're the person that you talk to if you have any issues and stuff like that. So I asked him if he can be a reference, and he said yeah. And I was like, okay, because the job required that I use at least 1 manager from previous jobs. So I used him thinking, you know, he's always been cool. He's always been very understanding. And I've never had anything bad to say about the company, my home health job. However, I think they kind of threw me under the bus a little bit. This is my speculation, my conspiracy, because everything was going so well with the process, like so well with the new job and getting hired and stuff. I submitted my references and I have not heard back from them since. I even sent the email to the hiring manager that I was emailing with and that I spoke to on the phone, and she never responded back to my message, not to this day, and that was like 2 weeks ago. So I don't know what my manager at this home health job told those people. Honestly, I kind of do think, I'm not gonna lie, I do think he kind of threw me under the bus, because they're desperate for nurses. My home health job, they're desperate for nurses. Like, there is not enough nurses in home health. Like, it's like crabs in a barrel type of thing. And I live in Orlando, Florida. So there is a lot of home health agencies here, a lot of staffing companies. Like, I don't know why, but everyone is like making a home health company or a staffing company right now, especially in Orlando. So everybody's trying to pull all these nurses into their companies, and they're trying to keep the ones that they do have. And so I kind of think he sabotaged my new job so I can continue picking up shifts with them. And that is my honest to God opinion. I just gonna give it to God and move on with my life, honestly. Y'all know I've been in a tug of war situationship with nursing for a while now, and I thought I finally found a job that was going to just make me happy with nursing, and maybe something that's more manageable, less stressful. You know what I'm trying to say, right? Yeah, everything was moving along just fine, and then I submitted those references and they never talked to me again. So I don't know what happened. And that's what happened with my new job, guys. I have a new job right now. I'm a nurse. We get a job in 2.5 seconds. It's not exactly what I want to be doing, but it's a job, and I need a job because I need money. So hopefully I'll start that job soon and let you guys, know all about it. I'm actually working outside the house, outside the home. That's what happened with my new job that I told you guys that I was so lucky to get, but just like that, I no longer have the job. So I want to thank you guys for watching my video. If you made it to this point in the video, I think you kind of enjoyed the content. So please subscribe before you leave my video today. And I hope to see you guys down in the comments. I love chit-chatting with you guys in the comments. So if there's anything that you want to say, go ahead and say it in the comments so we can start talking about it. I love you guys. Thank you for always supporting me. Oh, shameless plug. Follow me on Instagram because I don't be on YouTube every day, but I do be on Instagram more. So thank you for watching my video, guys. I love you. Peace.